Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to USMC Rebels. This is Anderson's Fall, an event during the Crucible on Paris Island, and yes, that's my goofy grinning face after falling into the arms of my brothers in an event based on trusting your fellow Marines. The event was named after PFC James Anderson Jr., the first black U.S. Marine recipient of the Medal of Honor. During the events of the Crucible, all named after Marines who were awarded the Medal of Honor, the citation for each Marine is read to the recruits by a drill instructor, with the opportunity for discussion. I remember clearly one particular recruit who used this as an opportunity to exhibit a bravery you rarely see. He admitted that prior to coming to Paris Island, he was a racist. It was the training and camaraderie of the Brotherhood of Marines that showed him that his thinking was flawed. I believe that PFC Anderson would have been proud to know that his name, and this event named for him, elicited such a response from that soon-to-be Devil Dog. PFC James Anderson Jr. was born 22 January 1947 in Los Angeles, California. After graduating from high school, he attended Los Angeles Harbor Junior College for a year and a half. PFC Anderson left college and enlisted in the United States Marine Corps on 17 February 1966. He was a member of the 1st Recruit Training Battalion, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. Upon graduation, he was meritoriously promoted to the rank of Private First Class. He then transferred to 2nd Battalion, 2nd Infantry Training Regiment, Camp Pendleton, California, where he received further training. In December 1966, PFC Anderson arrived in Vietnam, where he served as a rifleman with Company F, 2nd Battalion, 3rd Marines, 3rd Marine Division, in Quang Tri Province. On 28 February 1967, PFC Anderson gallantly gave his life for his fellow Marines. His citation reads as follows: "The President of the United States takes pride in presenting the Medal of Honor posthumously to Private First Class James Anderson Jr., United States Marine Corps, for service as set forth in the following citation. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty as a rifleman, 2nd Platoon, Company F, 2nd Battalion, 3rd Marines, 3rd Marine Division, in Vietnam on 28 February 1967. Company F was advancing in dense jungle northwest of Cam Lao in an effort to extract a heavily besieged reconnaissance patrol. Private First Class Anderson's platoon was the lead element and had advanced only about 200 meters when they were brought under extremely intense enemy small arms and automatic weapons fire. The platoon reacted swiftly, getting on line as best they could in the thick terrain, and began returning fire. Private First Class Anderson found himself tightly bunched together with the other members of the platoon only 20 meters from the enemy positions. As the firefight continued, several of the men were wounded by the deadly enemy assault. Suddenly, an enemy grenade landed in the midst of the Marines and rolled alongside Private First Class Anderson's head. Unhesitatingly and with complete disregard for his own personal safety, he reached out, grasped the grenade, pulled it to his chest, and curled around it as it went off. Although several Marines received shrapnel from the grenade, his body absorbed the major force of the explosion. In this singularly heroic act, Private First Class Anderson saved his comrades from serious injury and possible death. His personal heroism, extraordinary valor, and inspirational supreme self-sacrifice reflected great credit upon himself and the Marine Corps, and upheld the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. He gallantly gave his life for his country. We continue to honor PFC Anderson Jr. to this very day. The U.S. Navy ship, the PFC James Anderson Jr., is named in honor of him. James Anderson Jr. Memorial Park in Carson, California is also named for him, as well as Anderson Avenue in Compton, California. In 2017, the book The Down Low Saga, a novel by Sheldon McCormick, is dedicated to his memory. His name appears on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., Panel 15 Echo, Row 112. Private First Class Anderson is laid to rest at Lincoln Memorial Park in Carson, California, Plot Lima 6. Private First Class James Anderson Jr., you exemplified the very best of us. Semper Fi, Marine.